Hey guys, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today is your coronavirus tech news, meaning coronavirus news that only relates to tech, technology, and cybersecurity for Monday, March 23rd, 2020. And with that, we've got three major stories that are kicking up. So let's dive right in. And the first one comes from Reuters. Now, attackers have been trying to break into the World Health Organization apparently earlier this month, and that is according to sources that told Reuters. And this is part of what a senior agency official said was more than a twofold increase in cyber attacks against that organization, which is insane given the pandemic we're going through. Now, WHO Chief Information Security Officer Flavio Aggio said that the identity of the hackers was unclear, but their efforts were also unsuccessful. Now, the attempt to break in to the World Health Organization was flagged by Alexander Urbelis. He's a cybersecurity researcher and attorney with Blackstone Law, which tracks suspicious internet domain registration activity. Now, Urbelis said that he picked up activity around March 13th when a group of hackers he'd been following activated a malicious site mimicking WHO's internal email system. Obviously, they were trying to start some kind of phishing attempt here. Now, Urbelis said he didn't know who was responsible, but two other sources briefed on the matter said they suspected an advanced group of hackers known as Dark Hotel, which I believe are actually state-sponsored out of North Korea, if I'm remembering correctly, which basically have been around since 2007 or so. And to quote Aggio, the Chief Information Security Officer of the WHO, there has been a big increase in targeting of the WHO and other cybersecurity incidents. There are no hard numbers, but such compromise attempts against us and the use of WHO impersonations to target others have more than doubled. And this is very true to what a lot of cybersecurity firms out there, including our own, are seeing. Phishing sites are being spun up, not to mention phishing emails that are looking very legitimate, like the CDC, the WHO, and on and on and on. So that is something that we have to look out for. And hopefully the WHO, the World Health Organization, will continue to thwart these attacks. Moving on, we're going to Yahoo News. And they had an article entitled U.S. Orders First Shutdown of Website Over Coronavirus Fraud. I posted this as well recently, I believe yesterday actually. Now, here's what's going on. The U.S. Department of Justice announced yesterday, that it had shut down a website claiming to sell a coronavirus vaccine. And basically, this is the first act of federal law enforcement against fraud in relation or in connection to the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, lawsuits have been filed against the site coronavirusmedicalkit.com, which claimed to sell vaccines for COVID-19, which is basically the disease that causes coronavirus. And there is no vaccine. And so that was basically the problem, and that's what the Justice Department said. They're selling a vaccine. There is no vaccine. Now, a Texas federal judge on Saturday ordered the site to shut down, and this is according to the statement by federal officials. In its homepage, however, it was still accessible as of Sunday evening. And to quote a statement on the homepage, due to the recent outbreak for coronavirus COVID-19, the World Health Organization is giving away vaccine kits. Just pay $4.95 for shipping. Meaning they were telling people, here's a free testing kit, just pay $5 and you can get one. It was followed by a place to leave a bank account information to pay the shipping fees. Now, the Justice Department did not specify how many people fell victim to this scam, but the investigation is ongoing to identify basically the criminals behind this fraud, and obviously to see how much money was stolen and how they can compensate the victims of this scam. And that really goes to show you that if you are going to websites, understand there is no vaccine for this. And if you need information on testing, you should go to a legitimate site like the World Health Organization, Johns Hopkins, Harvard Medical, and the CDC, Centers for Disease Control. That's here in the United States. Around the world, every major country has a health organization like the CDC that they can go to, and the WHO obviously is around the world. So please make sure you're not falling for these scams. And finally, this article is coming out of Forbes, and it is entitled titled COVID-19 Vaccine Test Center Hit by Cyber Attack, Stolen Data Posted Online, because apparently there is no honor among thieves. Now, a medical facility on standby to help test any coronavirus vaccine has been hit basically by ransomware, and this is coming from a ransomware group that promised not to target medical organizations. Now, the criminals behind the Maze ransomware attacks basically struck this, stealing data from this organization and publishing it online to basically get them to pay the ransom. Now, that in and of itself is not particularly newsworthy. However, they basically hit this healthcare and medical facility and have also pledged not to do that. Now, the Maze threat actors didn't go as far as those behind the Doppelpayer threat by offering a free decryptor to those hit by the infection, nor would it appear did they mean what they said. The latest victim is Hammersmith's Medicines Research, a British company that previously tested the Ebola vaccine and is on standby to perform the medical trials on any COVID vaccine. And so hopefully they'll get back online. And I know that there has been a lot of groups, in the dark web and hacking groups that have basically said they are not going to target medical facilities because hackers can get the coronavirus, criminal hackers can get the coronavirus just like everybody else. And so with that, those are your three news sources, or three news pieces rather, for your coronavirus tech news of the day, this Monday, March 23rd, 2020. Hopefully all of you guys are healthy. Hopefully you're not falling for these scams. And hopefully as we here at Security Fanatics continue to defend the medical facilities that we work with, as other cybersecurity outfits are defending the medical facilities they work with, hopefully we'll be able to keep all of them safe from harm online and operational as this virus continues to spread. So please make sure that you're on the good team. We're all in this together. And if you are malicious in watching this, come on over to the light side. The grass is really greener over here. And with that, here we are. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.